Another day, another metric. Welcome back to Digital Analytics, the channel for marketing, e-commerce, and data analysis of your digital marketing spend. And today we're going to talk about dimensions and metrics in Google Analytics. And a lot of times you see either a dimension reference or a metric reference when you're in either Power BI, Tableau, or even when you're setting up some of your data studio. And I thought I'd clarify just a little bit more why you need to know the difference between dimensions and metrics. We are inside Google Analytics, and what you see on the left-hand column is some of the what is referred to as dimensions. And remember, dimensions are the characteristics. So in this demographics example, age and gender and the overview, that would be some of the examples of some of the dimensions for Google Analytics. Now, when you start looking at metrics, which answers the question how many, or the summarization, sometimes it's an average. In this case, you got new users or the number of page visits. Those are called metrics. So you'll see that referred to in Power BI and Google Analytics and other analytics software when you're doing your initial analysis. Definitely something you'll see a lot referenced in both Power BI, Data Studio, and Tableau, dimensions and metrics. In this example today, we looked at Google Analytics, and dimensions basically are characteristics of the element. That could be a day, a location, gender, which state, things like that if you're looking at geographic dimensions. And then the metric is the answer to the question, which is basically how much or how many. Remember, metrics can be added up, summarized, averaged, or used with a variety of other statistical functions. And in the example today, we saw the average time on site, total visitors, and summarizations depending on the period. So a metric is basically a number, and then a dimension is a characteristic of that number. That's another edition of Digital Analytics. Remember, hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, or you can leave a comment on a metric or the next digital analyst that you would like to see on either Google Analytics as we continue to move forward on another edition of Digital Analytics.